So yeah, the episode kicks off where Katori is talking to the insect magistrate, and this person is someone who started the whole organization. And he's basically telling the insect magistrate that he brought in Jinbei as a replacement of his father, because the father is hurt right now, so, it's someone that we need and someone that we have now. The insect magistrate is someone who we don't see. We see an outline of the character, but we don't know if they're male or female, what's going on there. They look human from the outline, but we don't really know who they are. They don't talk either, so they respond with the jingling of a bell. You just hear the bell jingle as a sign of confirmation. Now, the next scene we get is with Hibachi, and this is a funny scene. She's having a dream about Mugai, and she wants to get close to Mugai and wants Mugai to acknowledge her. So in the dream, she's about to get acknowledged, but then Jinbei comes in the dream, and Mugai acknowledges him instead of her. She wakes up from this nightmare, and Jinbei comes into her room. She's halfway naked, and this is what happens. So, typical anime stuff. Really humorous. As I said, this anime is funny. It does have its comedic moments. But anyway, we learned two things from that scene. One is that you don't mess with a woman in the morning. I mean, they will try to blow you up. They will try to throw shit at you. They will try to hurt you. Two is that Jinbei and Hibachi have similarities where they both admire Mugai and want Mugai to acknowledge them as good fighters. So after the scene, we get Katori summoning the group for basically like a mission breakdown or some backtrack on history. He's basically telling everyone that, yeah, the bugs attacked Japan for like 100 years. They've been here for a while. And, this is what we basically do. We take these guys out. So as he's explaining that, a guy runs up and he's like, yeah, a bug just attacked the city. It's heading east. We need you guys there. And the gang is about to head out. But then Katori says that Jinbei has to stay behind because he's not that strong yet. And also, if he dies, they won't have, they can't just keep wasting time on getting new recruits. And supposedly, the new recruits that they've been getting haven't survived up to 10 days. So he basically gets blackballed by everybody on the team. And, from that scene forward, he's teamed up with Hibachi, and they're basically patrolling the city. And here's where where things start to get interesting, because we get a flashback of who Hibachi is and what happened in her past. We know that Mugai saved her when she was younger. That was said already in this episode. But then we get more of a flashback, like her background with her ninja clan. And the only one there that's in her clan that we see that's visible is her grandfather. And her grandfather is continuously training, even though it's said that ninjas aren't needed at this time. It's more like the samurais are basically the main focus here. But ninjas aren't needed anymore. They're blackballed as well. And Hibachi, we get to see her grandfather teaching her how to fight, teaching her techniques, bomb making with gunpowder, all this stuff. And Katori actually finds out about Hibachi, approaches her and says, hey, you know what? How about joining up with my insect magistrate? You have a good technique. You look strong. Join up with us. She tells her grandfather that she wants to join up, and as she does, he yells at her, basically said, no, you can't take my techniques out there. That's only for men. So, it hurts her, but she still goes. And that's how Hibachi joined up with the insect magistrate. Now, we get to a scene where an insect is attacking this couple, and Jinbei and Hibachi come there, but Hibachi decides to fight the insect by herself. Now, she's doing sort of okay. She's getting smacked around a lot. The bug is incredibly fast. But as she's about to finish it off with this huge ball of gunpowder, the flame blows out. The bug is about to get her. And then somebody comes in the way and deflects the bug. Now, it's like a splash of water, so it looks like the outline of Mugai, but it actually turns out to be Jinbei. Now, as Jinbei and her are about to go chase down the bug, she's saying, I want to fight this bug myself because I got to prove myself to Mugai. Jinbei turns to her and said, no, what are you talking about? This is teamwork. It's not about getting strong. If you joined up just to get strong and get acknowledged, then you joined for the wrong reason. Kind of makes it a little bit weird, because isn't that what he was doing in the end of the first episode, so to speak, and in the beginning of the second? Guess he realized what it's about. Anyway, so they do this little teamwork scene. Here, check this out. Now, that was pretty much the sum up of the whole anime episode of Mushibugyo. But overall, I thought it was a pretty cool episode. I am going to continue following this anime, and I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I only give it a 4 out of 5 because it gives some back history to the characters. And you know that it's going to do it for each character on the team, so that's interesting as well. Like I said, overall 4 out of 5. Definitely check this out, guys. And this is Sean from 4GLU, 4 Geeks Like You. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good one.